Curdy, since you happened to show up on Sunday.
Why am I here on Sunday?
Well, I don't know, you showed up. I was in the middle of editing Barracora. Remember that game we sold like 2 months ago?
Is that long ago already?
God, it was. And you helped us with the filming. Let's watch it. Darren is back. I unloaded a whole bunch of junk, a whole bunch of wonderful games on him over the years. What was the last game you got?
T2 and...
Boy. It was a long time!
It wasn't that long. It wasn't that long ago. My memory's pretty bad.
Get Gorgor.
Gorgar.
Yeah. Gagor. Gagor. Zach, you're coming back tomorrow, young man?
Most likely.
Can I use the TNT van?
Thank you, baby.
Can I use the TNT van? I'm going to pick up a bassinet.
Of course.
For the baby.
Yeah.
I'm right there, right there. Thank you. I'll be right back.
Curt is picking up a bassinet for the baby, and we went over the rules. We went over the rules on this. Darren, this has got to be the most complicated pinball machine of its era. This came out, when did it come out here? Made 2,350 of them in September of '81. This has tons of programming. And guess who made it? The design was Roger Sharp, Steve Epstein, and Barry Oursler. It's amazing. I am actually astonished at how incredibly detailed this thing is. And it says, this came off of the International, or the Internet Pinball Database. Roger Sharp tells us that he and Steve Epstein designed this game, and Barry Oursler built up the whitewood based on Roger's Mylar layout. You know what? It looks just like a simple game, doesn't it? Wait until you see what this thing does. We have lit the holes here. The two holes were not lit. We put these sockets and bendies to light the holes, because you really need to have these holes lit because they're an integral part of playing it. As a matter of fact, locking the bottom hole is simple. Locking the top one is difficult. This is also the first time that this electrical gate was used, at least in the Williams game. I didn't have a chance to research it. A coil, one of these solenoid coils, turns on the platter coil to turn that on and to open it up. This features a whole bunch of drop targets, BARR, okay, ACORA. Originally they were going to call Barracuda, and then somebody at Williams, I think the president, changed it to Barracora, which was clever. There are three, they call these touch targets. There's a touch target here and one here. These have their own little affair of you earning extra points. If you hit this one, it starts at 5K, you get 5,000, and if you hit this, it's 2 times 5, so it's 10,000. See, then this one, you go up the dial, you keep going higher and higher, so you can get a maximum of 2,500. 25,000, what am I saying? That'll be all right. When you hit the targets, if you get them all the way up. Now, the only way to get these is to go through the score bonus swing lane, either way. So you can accelerate it off of this pop-upper, it rolls through, or one of your flippers can fire it up here. These are the newer flippers, so they have plenty of power. Did you get a chance to play it, Darren?
No, I'm not.
So, I never realized, I've had these games in the past. We had a bunch of these pass through here over the years, maybe 4 or 5 of them. That's not really a bunch, but I should count. But this is how many. There we go. That's how many we had. That means I'll research it later. We ordered drop target stickers, brand new stickers. Unfortunately, he sent me 6 and not 8, so I'll have to send him 2 more. The picture is pretty much her sideways, sort of like Medusa. Isn't this clever with the color changers, fast color changers? Gosh, where were they? They're either from Pinball Life or Comet Pinball. This is lit with yellow LEDs. The top are white. Okay, we rebuilt, of course, all the electronics. We put a lot of time and energy in it. And Steven masterfully repainted this beauty. It's beautiful. It is, in fact, the nicest Barracora on planet Earth, I think. At least right now. Now, see, everybody's going to copy it. Our Timmy exclusive means the shooter lane is lit, so you can use the gauge now and see if you're playing in a dark room, which you should be. The buttons are lit, of course, and then Jason originated this idea. You already knew about this, where everybody is copying it. You really need this. This helps your flipper play so much. We put a strip in here. We're using all clear. I only buy clear, brand new posts. All of our machines get brand new posts. By putting clear in, they reflect the color. They take on the color of the LED. See how these clear are now red, and these get a blue hue to them, and then these down here are yellow. I buy tons and tons and tons of brand new posts. I put all new posts in your game now.
Yeah. Yeah, that was for the key 2 you did.
Yes. He came over to look at a centipede next door. Is it beautiful?
Yes.
How's the side art? I didn't even look.
Not bad. A couple scratches here and there.
Okay, so Steven can touch it up. He wants to buy a centipede. Why on earth you'd want a centipede? Wouldn't you rather have a stars? They don't make them like this no more. Look, it's a typed on a typewriter instruction card. Right. Who needs instructions from the factory when you can hand type it? Obviously, you can know. You see, this is a Stan Harris machine because he's put the equal signs in between each of the letters. He didn't like Bally or Stern. He mostly bought Gottlieb, but he had a few. This was in somebody's house. This is where the sticker was. You can still see the remnants. If it works with a coin, we have it. We did not peel it off. It came off there, but they cut the test switch out of this toilet. It was pretty horrendous. But that's a good word, horrendous. Anyway, back to Barracora. Here are the gameplay. Now, Garrett Hayes, he loves this game, and he typed all the rules, the extensive rules. Now, Williams did help. Williams originally, in the instruction booklet, this is going to come with it. The guy that owned this printed these instructions. It gives some brief direction on how the game plays. Well, you'd think Frank would answer that. We were rudely interrupted right in the middle of explaining some of the most complicated rules in any game of its era. My goodness. I'll tell you what, rather than go any further, I think we'll play the game and show you how everything is coordinated. They have a bonus here. They have a super bonus. See, there's two different kinds. So we have one bonus, we have a green super bonus, and you can get them all cashed in with the 2 locks. Now this one has 2-ball multi-ball and 3-ball multi-ball. However, if you go in that hole, you will never get 3-ball. To activate 3-ball, you always must get the top one locked first. And once you get the lock lit, now of course that's easy to do, you have to knock these targets down to turn on that lock. But then you have to get the flap open. To get that flap open, you have to go through 1, 2, and 3.
That's open on your face.
You're so fat, Frank. So fat.
You better wake up, won't we?
Anyway, gosh, so many rules. You know, there's one neat feature where these lights blink, by the way. I wanted to show you this. And there was an error in his, he does say, you know, Garrett Hayes. You can find this, by the way, on the internet, the extended rules. He said that the spinner doesn't do anything, but it does. It scores 100 points and 1,000 points when it's lit. And then when you hit this top switch, the lights blink, but you get credit. You get 1,000 points when you get to the very top. So you're going to see all this. There's so much going on. It's really something. Now, it's loaded. We fired all the targets up. There's an individual coil for each drop target, There's also one coil that drops all the targets, not lifts them up, but drops them. So the game can reset every target at the same time. When you roll through your top lanes, your right flipper changes 1, 2, and 3. There's nothing lit, so it can't do anything. Your left flipper will move 4, 5, and 6. However, the 4, 5s, and 6s will never light until you have the 1, 2, and 3 lit. 1, 2, or 3. So watch, if we roll through this lane, 1 is lit. Now, if I move it to 2, if I roll through this lane again, 1 will light again. But you see, if I left it on 1 and I rolled through it, the 4 would light. And I get a bonus down here too. So now I have 1, see? Now, the ball comes down and hits off these targets. These are giving you 1,000 points, okay? Your touch target gives you 10,000, okay? Now these targets are the ones we were talking about, how you score these points. Look, you get 5,000, or 500, I'm sorry, when you hit that, and you get 2 times if you hit this, and when you cash in by going through the score target, that's when you get the points. So it's just 500 for now. But if you roll through this lane, it gives you this little light show, and it added up 3,000, 30,000. So now I got 30,000. If I go through that lane again, this will go up to 86, right? Isn't that a nice little light show for good measure? So this will keep pounding that baby up. Did you notice, though, it goes back? So if I only do this, here, I just get 2. And then it resets to 2. Okay, now, if I get Barracora, if I hit this, oh, came right back up. Game's not interested, because it wants you to spell the word right. So B-A-R. Now look what's happened. The lights are scanning, and I'm now 2 times. Gives a little light show. My spinner light is lit, and the first of the 2 greens are lit. See, I need that green to move my super bonus. 1 green is lit, so I just need to get these 5 targets to get the super bonus. Now, if I go up the lane, watch the little light show here. When I hit this target, it blinks all the things, and you'll notice the lock is lit. Now, I'm going to show you something. I go in the lock, there's a delay. And then we get that's the defender sound, isn't it? Now, see the ball there? It stays put. I'm in 2-ball multi-ball, but nothing happens until I shoot the ball. Once the ball knows the ball's been shot and it rolled through the lane, the second ball kicks out. And now I'm playing endless 2-ball multi-ball. But ain't nothing gonna happen until I spell Cora in the right order. But you see, I still have 2-ball multi-ball. So I got my super bonus, but the locks aren't relit, are they? Nope, can't do that until the ball is down, dead in the water, and now I'm back to 1 ball. Lock is lit, but we don't want to go here. See, it's going to be so easy to roll the ball in there, isn't it? So instead, see, I can't do backwards, I have to do forward. Lock is lit, the gate is open, because I went through one of the rolls. I roll through here, lock that baby up, there she is. Now look, I have the opportunity to lock another ball up, don't I? Let's see what happens. I get 1, 2, and 3. See, I can't get 6 yet. Now I get 6. It moves these lights up. Notice, look. See, I get 4, 5, 6. It lights this 20,000 every time I bang into it. I get a little light show. It does not advance until I get these again. Oh, over here. I'm sorry. 4, 5, and 6 are here. I have to remember all these rules, Pat. 1, 2, and 3 is this one, and 4, 5, and 6 is this. But you see, it's so hard. make it harder to get to that extra ball. Now, do you remember if I go up here maximum, I can loop around here and get all those points too. Look, I'm really pulsing. Now, let's get 3-ball multi-ball. There we are. Balls will stay until I shoot that baby up. Then, both kick out at the same time. Luckily, it doesn't blow the fuse. You always wonder if too many coils fire at the same time. Oh God, I didn't play for very long. Oh God. Roger Sharp would be furious. I got so much going on, Curt. You know, I like playing with the glass off, Curdy.
You like playing your pants off?
I gotta show you something. Everybody says the slingshots are on the wrong side. They're not. Do you see how this one's up higher? I kept looking at it and saying the slingshot plastic should be on the other side, but they're not because the posts are higher on this. I just thought that was kind of interesting. Kind of reverse slingshot look. What do you think, Curt?
Reverse slingshot. It says it right in the book.
It does?
Yep.
You idiot! Reverse the slingshot. Let's look and see what's going on in here. Now, transformer has moved into the back. Of course.
Got it.
Okay. And rather than in the head. We rebuilt the flippers with all new parts. We actually took the mechs off, scrubbed and cleaned them. This one you needed a new coil. So, oh, it's playing like a dream, isn't it, Curdy?
It's pretty nice.
It came out very nice.
You don't my needle nose?
Well, you left them in there. You put them in there. You were adjusting that target.
They're gonna stab you.
Curdy, there's no knocker coil. Instead, it's Mr. Bell. It's a little gentler than the bang of the knocker. Just a little gentler. It's beautiful. Look, we even went so far as to put our sticker right here. And for good measure, Curdy, I put my 42-year-old sticker of greatness on the wall.
Yes! That's awesome.
It's out of view.
At least you didn't ruin the bow tie.
No, I didn't, did I?
I can believe it.
I want to get one of those really gooey, sticky ones to put on this. Oh! Did you hear it? It did a little whistle. Bonus value when lit. What did I get? I don't know. I like our color choices here. Well, I guess it wasn't very big. Is that laser or okay, laser cube? There's a bunch of different sounds. Great sounds. I'm exhausted. You should be exhausted. Now do you want to play one? So, definitely look the rules over. Eyeball the rules. Try to play it with the glass off. And then you'll be better at it. This would make a great tournament game, wouldn't it, Curt? It's hard as hell. Boy. Oh, and I wanted to point out, these are Cliffies. Cliff makes these super posts. I just ordered a boat-ass load more of them. All different colors. They never wear out. The white rubbers do. White rubbers don't last as long as the black rubbers, but it just makes the game look so much nicer. It really does. And we topped this off with 3 brand new caps and stickers. The only thing I have to do is get them. I have to get them one of these stickers here. 2 more of them. And I think the eyes, that was my idea. Thanks for watching, guys. No, never are wear. Never wear.
Never wear.
Never are wear. There they are. They never will wear out. That's why people like to buy our games. When people trade them in to another dealer, they love getting ours because they don't have to do a whole bunch of stuff. You know, Curt, there's an old saying, small minds, small pleasures.
This is what's usually on our game. Sticker that says that.
Oh!
Broken.
Resting.
This game is sleeping.
This game, Barracora is resting today. Listen, we top it off with a brand new tempered glass. I buy hundreds and hundreds of sheets of glass. I just got an email that said the glass price is going up on my next order.
Once I get a hold of the glass. Did you ever do the Strike Master glass yet?
No, I haven't.
See that in slow motion.
We're so far behind on our videos.
Smashed it.
Anyway, we got to get this baby on its way to its new home.
Shove it down.
He is going to love this baby.
Good night.
Okay. Curdy started working on the flippers on the Stars. And we wanted to point you out this wonderful repair. Now, this is probably what happened. He was in his house and the wire broke. So he found the only available wire he could find. And it is the 300 ohm antenna wire. And he obviously cut it off the family antenna on his television set. Oh, fix this! Is what he said.
And then later at night, Channel 6 doesn't work. Channel 10 doesn't work. What's going on?
Oh, but it fixed the flipper. Curtis, please.
I love it.
Where did you put Stars?
Stars is in the back, so the guy can take it in the morning.
Well, that was very nice of you. Somebody is coming to pick this up Sunday.
There's the legs, cash pan, all that good stuff. Good
Legs here, look. These are those beautiful powder-coated legs. Now, we're giving powder-coated legs to everybody, even if they buy them as is. This is like a half and half. We wanted to save some money. You know, this is the cheapest pinball we sell. Stars is only it was $24.99. We saved another $300 if we did not finish the cabinet. So we didn't do the cabinet, but we did the playfield. So playfield looks terrific. Oh, the card was on the floor, by the way. I saw it over there. Is it up there?
Might be.
I thought I saw it down.
That's possible. I forget.
Anyway, look at the color choices here. March of '78 is when the game came out. They made 5,127 of these. A lot of them. Now the plastic was pink or purple, so they did purple and orange, and these two spots, the purple, orange, it just worked out perfect with the orange here at the bottom, and then the cabinet buttons. Isn't that nice? And Timmy's exclusive jumper shot, so it's nice. You can see the light, cabinet light, and it's just beautiful. Now, Stern made 2 machines for 2 or 4 player, and Curt was trying to figure out why on earth it would only bring up 2 players. You couldn't get 3 and 4, because in an overseas market, Stingray, which is the game before this, and Stern and Stars, they only wanted 2 players. So they made a special back glass that did not have the 3rd and 4th player in it, just the first 2 players. And then there were, and I don't think I've ever seen one, but apparently there's some Stars out there that are 2 player. But dip switch 25 tells the computer to not let you ring up any more than 2 players. And Curt found that online. He couldn't figure out what was going on, and I said, well, look at that. And there's also a dip switch for the knocker, Curt?
There's the specials.
Okay.
The specials weren't set right.
The specials weren't on.
Yeah.
But it did come out really nice, Curt.
Very nice.
Very pleased. Now, we have a video showing gameplay. The game actually has some decent programming for its time. And I also found that there's no instruction cards. So that's the original type instruction cards. I couldn't find any anywhere.
You sound tired.
I'm tired.
It's time to go home.
It is time to go home. But Stars is ready. And
Very
it's picking
nice.
up tomorrow. New glass, though. We did put that on. And I think the guy will be very happy with it.
It was clean until your fingers went on there.
My fingers are
Disgusting fingers. That's
I have to
okay.
clean it again.
Grease.
Stars. And Stars. He just picked it up a few minutes ago.
Did he like it?
He seemed to be very happy. It's his first pinball machine. You think it'll be his last? I told him he has the full 30 days to trade it in if he wants to.
He did like it though?
Yeah, he did. He was very happy. And look what I got from Pinbrawler. A custom, there we are, a beautiful custom print. Isn't that beautiful?
That's nothing different. Always has balls in his mouth.
That's creepy. Anyway, go on the website, it's Pinbrawler. They're in North Carolina. Thank you very much for sending me. They didn't charge me for this.
That was very nice.
Very nice. I am going to frame it. It is going to be framed. And folks, we're ready to go home.
Yep, and I got the alarm ready to go. Let's do this.
You got the old alarm.
Look how clean and dirty that is.
It's pretty dirty.
The other one is nasty.
Good night, folks. I may need it.
You don't need that one.
Curdy, please. Good night. Now, clear out!